Do you want to learn 3 powerful tips to achieve any goal with confidence? This is going to help you progress more quickly and feel better as you do it to create any goal that you want in any area of your life. So stay tuned for this. If you're enjoying, please click down below to subscribe and make sure you watch these videos as they come out. The more you study this stuff, the better your confidence is going to become. So here's the thing about goals and moving towards them. Many people I talk to have a hard time with goals because they failed to achieve goals in the past, and they've also set extremely high goals, and then they're wary. They're like, oh, I'm going to set these high goals and not achieve them, and then they feel bad, and their confidence is just shattered around goals and what they can create and what they can do. So let's rebuild that and help you progress towards your goals in a confident way. Okay, here's 3 tips. Number 1 is trade your anxiety for inspiration as a fuel. So what we often do when we set a goal or come up with an idea of what we want to do or create, it's exciting. We're excited. We're like, yeah, it's going to be great. And then very quickly, it turns into anxiety. Yeah, but what if I don't? Oh my gosh, what if I don't achieve it? And can I achieve it? And what if I don't achieve it in the time frame that I wanted? And what if I tell other people that I'm going to do this thing and then I haven't done it? Oh no. And all of a sudden our fuel becomes anxiety. What if I don't? What if I don't? What if I don't? And we want to trade that for inspiration. What are you excited about? What energizes you? What inspires you? What motivates you? What lights you up? That's what you want to focus on. And if you keep directing your focus back to that, then you're going to charge your ability to make progress towards that goal and feel good as you do it. So trade anxiety for inspiration. If you notice yourself going into anxiety, say, no. That's not going to serve me. I'm not going to achieve anything from this place. Your ability to affect change in the world or take action or do things from anxiety, that's a dirty fuel. That burns real dirty. It might get you jolted in the moment for the short term with some adrenaline and cortisol, but it's not going to last in the long term. And any goal that's worth its salt, it's probably going to take a little while to achieve. So you need that sustainable fuel, which is inspiration. So a great question, I actually have it on my wall over here, says, what future energizes, excites, and compels you? What future energizes, excites, and compels you? That's a way to get into that inspiration state. Okay, number 2 is trade self-absorption for contribution. Trade self-absorption for contribution. So what happens is our goals, generally we tend to start to get focused on ourselves and our achievement of the goal. This is a major problem with confidence around this, because then it's like, well, if I'm going to do it or not, like we were talking about before, we get all anxious. And it becomes so significant about me. Do I achieve the goal? Am I good enough? Do I look good enough? Am I a good enough person? Am I big? And if you look at your goal, most likely it involves other people. Is your goal in a relationship? To find someone to be in a relationship, that involves another person. Is your goal in career? Well, that's going to involve other people, right? Other workplaces or colleagues or team members. Is it in business? I want to start a business or grow a business. That's going to involve other people because you're probably going to be selling to other people. So focus on what the contribution is. What this goal is going to create what in the world? What's it going to do? In fact, on that little sign I have off the screen over there, it says, how does your compelling future inspire and energize others? Right? Because that's so key, is it's not just about me. Am I going to achieve my goal? Like, look, dude, no one really cares about your ego as you achieve the goal. And if you're an awesome, respectable, admirable human, they care about, like, does your goal affect them? Well, then, yeah, then they benefit and then they like it. It's not like, oh, that guy's really special and great. They only think that if they benefit in some way from what you put out in the world. So trade that inspiration of me and anxiety for fuel of contribution. And tip number 3 is trade mega habits for mini habits. Mega for mini. So what often happens is what's going to create the achievement of a goal is consistent action over time. Nothing else. There's not going to be like one thing that you do that achieves a larger goal. It's going to be a series of small things executed over time by you and possibly others, a team, depends on the goal, right? So what we have to do is we have to trade our idea of like, I'm going to do this big thing to like, I'm going to do these small things consistently, weekly, daily, 3 times a week, whatever it is for you. So a great question to ask yourself is, what are the small things done consistently that will set me up to achieve this goal? What are the small things done consistently that will set me up to achieve this goal? So there you have it. Tips to achieve your goals with confidence. Number 1 is to trade that fuel, upgrade your fuel source from anxiety to inspiration. Remember that question: what future energizes, excites, and compels you? Tip number 2, get out of that like me and how do I look and am I good enough and everyone's going to be paying attention to me and achieving my goals, and focus on the impact on others, the contribution. How is this going to benefit other people? Let me think about the people that I'm affecting, and now I'm motivated to actually go do it and see what the impact and benefit and contribution is going to be. And then number 3, trade those mega habits, like I'm going to do all this stuff at once, to little mini habits that you can stack to create that result over time. Beautiful. Thanks for being with me. If you want to learn more about how to do anything with more confidence in your life, head on over to draziz.com. You can get my ebook, 5 Steps to Unleash Your Inner Confidence. You can also find out about all my books and all my coaching and live events and all the stuff that I do to help you be the most confident version of you. Until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.